This is a lesson in creating a zine, which is a mini magazine made from one piece of paper. Zine is spelled Z-I-N-E and pronounced zine as in magazine. And again, it is a self-published, handmade miniature magazine or comic book. And a zine usually focuses on a particular issue, maybe politics, art, or some personal interest. It might be a how-to book or even like a small photo album. Zines originated as far back as Revolutionary times and then became popular really in the 1930s for science fiction fans that wanted to print their own stories or their own comic books. When made from one piece of paper, a zine can be copied and folded for easy distribution. So you draw and put words on one side of the paper and then can print them in a printing press or copier and then fold and cut them and then easily distribute them. So they're a vehicle for ideas, expressions, and art. And when you share a zine, you are building a connection amongst your friends or groups. So the assignment is to create your own 8-page zine from one piece of paper with words and illustrations of your choice. And I'm going to show you how to make one. I'm going to show you a few quick tips on how you can make your own zine with one piece of paper. We're going to fold it and make one cut and then fold it again, and then you're going to be able to have 8 pages that you can write on. When you spread it all back out and lie it flat, it will go back to being the 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper or whatever size you started with, and then you can photocopy it and make copies of it and then again fold it up and then cut it, and then you've got little books that you have published exactly the same as the others. So that's the whole idea of making these zines, is that they are easily printable and that you can make duplicates of them. So again, you're going to start with an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, just regular copy paper you'd have for your computer printer. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half the long way. So fold it, get the corners nice and matched up, and then gently press with your finger, make a nice fold. All right, there's the first one. And if someone in your family is into paper crafts, they may have a bone folder you can borrow, and that just makes a smoother fold line. All right, so the second thing is we're going to fold it again. So fold that long ways up, match up the corners, and then with your index finger, press down along that bottom edge, make a nice sharp fold. All right, so we folded it once, we folded it twice, and we're going to fold it one more time. This is when it gets a little bit thicker, but still manageable. Line up your corners, one corner here, and then press along the bottom edge with your index finger, make a nice fold. Now we're going to open it back up. And at this point, it will be good to mark the pages. It's easy to see when it is flat how it's going to lay out when you're drawing, to make sure that your drawings are going the right direction. So it can be done with pencil lightly, and then you can erase the pencil lines, or you could use a sticky note. And if you're going to do a sticky note, you could just do sticky note, like this will be the back cover. Okay. I'm going to write front cover. And then I'm going to number the pages. So it's going to have a front cover, a back cover, and 6 inside pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so those are our 6 pages, and the back cover and the front cover. At this point, we are going to fold the paper in half again, but it is going to go the wide way. So instead of the long way, you're going to go the other direction. So fold it in half this way. So now you have a piece of paper that's approximately 8.5 by 5.5. you should be able to see the line where the fold is right here. You should be able to see that line pretty easily. You don't have to draw a pencil line on it. You can if you need to, but you should be able to see that line pretty clearly. And what we're going to do is cut from the intersection of those folds. We're going to cut from the folded edge to that intersection. So just double check, make sure there's the fold. So we're going to cut a fold from the fold to that intersection. And just go slowly, make sure that you're right on the line. Make a nice straight, smooth cut. All right to that intersection. Then we're going to open it up. And you can see there's a slit in there. A slit in your paper. Okay. We're going to fold it back the way we started. And you're going to have your numbers on the outside at this point. Fold it back this way. Stand it up like a tent. A long, skinny tent. You can stand it right up on your table. And then put your fingers inside and pop those edges out. Pop those edges out like that. And you're going to press on those outside edges to make new fold lines. Okay? And you'll either have your 3 and your 4 up or your back cover and your front cover up. Make it so that the front cover is on the top. And you gently fold the edges. And here's our little book. Front cover, page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6, and the back cover. Okay. The next step will be for you to decide what you're going to put in these books. And then to do your drawings, you probably will want to flatten out your paper again, but you have everything numbered, so you know what's going to go first and second. Your front cover is going to have a catchy image and a title so that people will be interested in looking at it. So that's going to go here. And then have your storyline or your bits of information. Maybe you're doing some research about trees or birds. Maybe you're going to write a story that's going to have 6 different parts or 7 different parts plus the front cover. Maybe you're just going to do images of your favorite things or your favorite games or images of your best friends. The last part, the back page, the back cover, you can use just to put the date or use that as part of your storyline. You might not want to give up that extra space, or maybe you've run out of things to write and you're going to use the back just as the date. In any case, this is one that I've sketched out. Let's see, here's my back cover. So this is in my sketchbook, and this is a day in the life of Major, the Basset Hound. So Major, that's Major there. And first thing is the alarm clock goes off at 6 and he gets up. He gets out his binoculars and he goes and he looks for squirrels. There's a squirrel in the tree. Then he has breakfast. Then he goes for a walk. And then he takes a nap. And then he has dinner. And then he takes another nap, goes back to bed. So that would be my series of 8 scenes. And I'm going to include pictures on the front and the back. Again, you could do a report about the importance of, say, maybe the importance of voting, or things to be careful of when you're walking in the woods. Like, I don't know, you could show ideas that you want to convey, something that's important to you. I also wanted to mention that you could use different colored paper. So this is just regular copy paper that's colored. And I did the same thing. I folded it in half and then folded it in half and then folded it in half and then cut the slit in it and then popped out those edges and then made a book. So this is purple. You might want to try decorator paper. Maybe you have something that you want to glue instead of drawing. Maybe you're going to glue something in each one. Now, the reason we don't glue these pages together right away is because when you're done and you have, say this were all done and I had already folded it and it was all ready to go, I could lay it back out flat, put it on the scanner or take a picture of it, and then I could make duplicates of it. And then when it comes out of the printer, then I could take those papers, pretend this was all filled out, again, fold it, fold it, fold it, cut it, and then I could make another book. So I'd have the same, I'd be a publisher, I'd be self-publishing. So that's the idea of this. It's like making your own series of small magazines. I can't wait to see what you've come up with. I'm very excited about this project. And don't forget to sign and date it.